Hey everyone, it's your boy John. Talking about the DC All-In Special. I got this yesterday. I went to my local comic shop, grabbed a copy. I was pretty happy to see like DC doing not only this, but the Treasury editions of like their old comics. They had Superman versus Muhammad Ali and Superman versus Wonder Woman, and these like giant editions. And the Ali one had a beautiful foil cover. I picked those up too. I'm pretty happy. That made my day at the comic shop, to be honest. I didn't know what to expect from All In, and the way it was marketed, I was very tepid on it. I've heard a lot of background chatter from sources at DC Comics or near DC Comics telling me that they're really panicked over there, that they really hope that this revitalizes the line. They're kind of out of ideas. And I saw another reboot of the line and a reboot of things, and I thought, gosh, this is something I'm not interested in. And I'm still not really. I mean, if you look at Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, I can't see myself really interested in those. I'm not really super hype about any of the mainline DC stuff. I am going to read Scott Snyder's Absolute Batman, but that was kind of it. However, I read this DC All-In special, and I am actually pretty thrilled with what's going on here. I'll tell you why, and why your boy Zack made the stupidest take on this. It's out of control, but gosh, this is what he does. And yeah, that's how I got people to click on a comic book review with this title. You got to do it. This is how you get people to care about comics, and this is what we do. We care about comics. We're building a better movement, one actually based on comics, based on good work. I've talked about it many times, and I'd love for you to hit the like and subscribe button and join us here. And I'd also love for you to check out my graphic novels. This is not the right page. I do this all the time. And here we go. This is not the right page either. Hosted pre-orders, The Hidden Emperor. All right, that was my old one. Perfect. Gosh, I'll fix it in edit, guys. So I've got a graphic novel out right now, and it's still fundraising over the next couple of weeks. I actually sent the files to my printer today to get ready, and we'll get a proof copy very, very soon. I want you to get in on this. It's a beautiful book, high action, high adventure. It's a Star Wars replacement series and a spy thriller in space, and you'll absolutely love it. You can read it standalone, or you can read Overmind, the original with the character right here, and start your journey however you want. I got all of my graphic novels on here just so you can mix and match, pick and choose where you want to start with my universe and have some fun with it. And thank you guys so much for the tremendous support. Really appreciate you being there. We're still getting like a bunch of orders every single day on this, and it's all because of readers like you who really care about comics. It's in the description below, and thank you for supporting our channel and supporting what we do. So this came out, and like I said, I didn't really know too much of what to expect. And your boy Zack's video was complaining basically about the credits, and you got all these people on here: Joshua Williamson, Scott Snyder, Daniel Sampere, Dan Mora, Alejandro Sanchez. Why do you got all these people involved in this? Like, I mean, why does DC Comics, it seems like every third thing has like 10 different people creating a book? And I'm like, why are you autistically going off on the credits page? Like, this is the video. And he said he refused to do a review of the book. And I'm like, what? But he just wanted to bitch about the credits page. And I'm like, this is about the stupidest take you could ever have on a video. I'm surprised, but whatever. All of his takes have been pretty stupid lately. Now, I read this, like I said, didn't really know what to expect going in. And it is a fantastic flip book with which you've got, and this has been in the previews out there a bunch, the Justice League basically reassembling. And you get a nice little kind of feel-good Justice League reassembling on the one side of the flip book. And then there's something going wrong as they all start up. And I guess I'll go into spoilers. It's a big, heavy, it's a big, heavy focus on Booster Gold and Superman in this. And I was really happy to see Booster Gold. I was like, oh, okay. Really well written, really well done. I loved the art on this. Fantastic. And it was a setup, and it's slow rolled for the first half of it, but then it picked up, and there's a problem happening, and something crazy's going on, and we don't know what it is. Eventually, Darkseid is shown to have merged with the Spectre, and it's crazy, and they have a giant fight on that level. Cool concept on that too. And Darkseid splits off basically his own multiverse when he dies as the Spectre to like release the Spectre, and that multiverse creates a Darkseid universe where he is like the core of the universe. And over on the flip book, you see Darkseid's universe kind of building, and him building his Legion. And Booster Gold travels across. You have to have a time traveler to get across the universe to kind of see what's going on. He loses contact with the Justice League. And then in the Darkseid one, he shows up there as well at the very end, and you see Darkseid's Legion start to come out. Now, I actually really loved the art on the Darkseid side of the book even better. And gosh, if we can get, I'll kind of hint a little page of this. It's very classic looking comic fare, as you can see. And this looked really neat and just really stylistic. And this guy apparently has a book called Kaya, Kaya, that he does on his own. I think it's through Distillery or one of those companies like that. So I'm going to be checking that out soon because this art style looks really, really cool. Just old school, and it makes me happy. And so this is a good setup issue. So Darkseid's got his universe building, and he promises that once he's got his universe all in place, he's going to come back, and it promises an epic battle with the Justice League in the real universe. And so this is a good premise, a good starting point. It does really establish the Absolute Universe as this is an Elseworld, and it actually explicitly calls it the Elseworld. Pretty neat little play there. And that makes a couple of things. One, it makes it interesting as we're going to build up that Darkseid sort of deal going on. Makes me a little less interested, like I said, in just the tertiary, the Superman and Wonder Woman stuff, because, like, I mean, you're kind of waiting for the event on that side. And so we're going to read a Batman Elseworlds book from Scott Snyder, and I'm really not interested in a Kelly Thompson or a Jason Aaron Elseworlds book, to be honest. So that's where we're at. I'll probably review the first issues just because that's what I do on the channel here. But we'll see if they can and I'm always honest. So if it wows me, I'll continue on with them. That's just how it is. I just don't expect it to on that level, just because I know the work of Jason Aaron and Kelly Thompson typically. Now, is this going to get me to read more DC books? I mean, I'm waiting kind of for the event for Darkseid to come back to the Justice League and all that. I might check out the Justice League. I guess they call it Justice League Unlimited with Mark Waid, Dan Mora. I'm going to be reading Titans because John Layman's on it, and he's a friend of mine. But beyond that, I'm probably not going to pick up any new DC books just because of this either. So that's an interesting thing on that level too. So while this is a great standalone book and a great job, I mean, basically all it does is just like get me on board with Scott Snyder's Absolute Batman. And I kind of wish Scott Snyder was doing an Absolute Justice League or a, event follow-up of this, rather than having this kind of Elseworld universe go for a year or two before we actually get to that level. Because I just don't really see where those other books are going to go out of this. But as it is, the DC All In thing, if you like DC Comics and you are interested in these characters at all, they did a really good job. And I liked the writing. I liked the art. It was a fun start. And it does actually get me a little interested in DC Comics. I just really hope they're going to veer away from all the identity politics stuff that they've foisted upon the readers over the last 3-4 years, because it's been insufferable to read in DC Comics, and there's been just a lot of problems across the line, and that stuff needs to end. Hopefully Scott Snyder can bring it back and get it going. It sounds like he's kind of spearheading this project and kind of mostly in charge of it, and he does a pretty good job when he's involved with these things. He has in the past, and this is good work. All right, I give this a 9 out of 10. I really liked it that much. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this, and your boy Zack, he did a rant about the credits page. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. Hit the like and subscribe button. Please check out our independent graphic novels as well. Really appreciate you for being there and supporting us. This is an amazing book. You'll love it too. It's in the description below.